Hey guys, today is April 15th, so this is my update video. My first application was done on April 4th, I believe. I think that's when it was. Yeah, so I haven't applied it anymore since the first time. It did start peeling and scabbing a little bit, but it's kind of an on and off situation. It'll want to scab up and whatnot, and then it'll want to pus up, and then just keep going back and forth. So let me just show you quick shots of each area. Here's fucking focus today. So here's the forearm. As you can see, it does have, that one's dried out the most. There's the upper arm on that. And then here's the chest. The chest is what is bugging me the most. I'm pretty sure there's an infection. Show you the forearm. This is the forearm. The really dark area that you're seeing is hard scab tissue. And then obviously you can see where there's lighter areas. That's actually where the tattoo skin just slid right off of my body. I took a rag one day and just wiped it because it was nasty. Everything was all oozy and everything, which, I mean, it's expected. It's a really large wound. If you do get anything like that though, guys, go to a doctor. They'll get you antibiotics. So just in case you do have an infection, it'll go away. I have not gone to a doctor yet. I'm trying to fight it off. I have used Neosporin a few times since my last video, and I have bandaged a couple times, and I found that when I bandaged, the itchiness just increased like crazy. I couldn't keep the bandages on because it itched too bad. And then also I get really sharp pains every now and then, like almost like an itch pain. It'll just come randomly. Like right now, I just want to dig at it. I just want to rip it off. It's just so damn bad. But it hurts. It's a painful itch. But I've also used peroxide to try to clean it out, and I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to dry it out as well. So whenever it starts oozing really bad, I usually use peroxide. Last night, I actually ended up applying Neosporin because I got home from work and I couldn't sleep at all. So I applied Neosporin. I wrapped up this arm after I applied Neosporin. I put Neosporin to my chest as well. And then I cut off a piece of cloth from a t-shirt and kind of pressed it down over it, and then put on a long sleeve shirt. And I couldn't fall asleep. It was just, everything was itchy. If I didn't have the bandages on and the air was getting to it, I got the sharp pains more and the itch pains more. If I had it covered, I'd just get, restless, and I just kept itching hardcore, like really, really bad. So I came back in the bathroom and went ahead and applied some aloe vera gel. My wife suggested doing some aloe vera gel to help with the itchiness. And at that point I didn't care, I already had Neosporin on, but I just wanted the itching to stop. So I applied the aloe vera gel. It felt amazing at first. I only did it to the chest at first. And then about 30 seconds in, it started burning like crazy. It felt like my damn chest was getting stung by a dang bee. So I herb stripped down, hopped in the shower, rinsed off for a really long time, and then I also applied peroxide while I was in the shower and came back out. I did take a pain medicine before hopping in the shower and everything. Came back out and I laid down, and I can't remember if I didn't sleep with a t-shirt on. No, I didn't. I left everything uncovered. I did, however, have a t-shirt that I had off, just kind of draped over my chest area. That way my ceiling fan didn't really keep constantly blowing wind on it and causing it to itch more. Just from like, little hairs that might be stuck to it, keep flickering and fluttering and whatnot. Trying to think what else. I did read, however, that peroxide can be bad for the healing process. I read that basically it can damage the tissue as well as, cleaning the wound. I'm not 100% sure on that, but for me, the peroxide helped in that immediate instance to dry it up and kind of get everything at a tolerable spot. Man, I feel like I'm forgetting a bunch of stuff. I do pick at this a lot. I can't help it. I've been picking at it a lot. I don't know, I guess I'll give you a quick, try and get you guys a better view up close real quick again. I don't feel like the chest is working that much. God damn it, focus. There we go. Jesus. I don't feel like the chest is working that much. Right now it's kind of wet. It's drying out a little bit since I just woke up and took the t-shirt off my chest. The scars, I don't feel like the scars are going to lighten up at all, at least not the big one, which a lot of my pain for this arm had to do with this big scar right here. Last night I actually, when I was in the shower, I let my high pressure water kind of beat down on that, and it actually ripped off that layer of skin that was stuck right there, because everything would peel around it minus that area where the actual scar was. So I let the water beat down on that, and it actually, now that I'm looking at it today, it does look like it might end up healing up more to where it almost blends the scar in a little bit, but I'm uncertain. It's just gonna have to be wait and see kind of scenario. All this is kind of just flaky, minus right here. This portion right here up by my top wrist is a bit thicker and harder. I don't know why. And then also right here is a bit thicker and harder. This is pretty much almost all dried out and peeled over. I mean, it's still got rough edges. The top, it's pretty much all dried out. It's just being stubborn healing. These last couple portions. And then this forearm, like I said, all this dark area is hard, and I want to pick at it really bad, and I probably will. I don't suggest that, but I can't help it. I'll try to resist, but I don't know. I like picking. So yeah, this is my update video. Sorry it's kind of long. Oh shit, 9 minutes? Holy fuck. So we're going on 10 minutes here, so I apologize. But yeah, this is, your quick update video, or lengthy update video, I should say. Kind of see what's going on, still keep watching these videos until you decide on whether or not you're going to go through with this. I will try my best to keep, bringing update videos and showing you what it's looking like and continuing through with the process. I'm going to say right now it's going to be really hard to convince myself to go through with the second application after this is all healed, just because of all the pain and itching, especially in the chest. I might only do one area at a time. That will probably help a shit ton. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned.